Hello there everyone and welcome to another video with Hypnotherapy Training International, and today's topic is all about programming. So in the course Hypnotherapy Skills for Life Change, Dr. Butler, you speak about understanding the subconscious mind, programming, inductions, etc. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, how deep you go in that class into it, and why it seems to be such a big role and topic in hypnotherapy?
Thank you, Idan. Yes, well, keeping it simple. We run our lives on our programs, the positive and negative messages we've absorbed, and sometimes these are not ours at all. They're the influence of other people, particularly from early in life. Now, the power of the subconscious may be misdirected if the programming is negative, and people sometimes say, I lack confidence, which is belief, but they have powerful confidence in negative things, that I'm not going to succeed, I don't deserve to succeed, I'm not lovable, and so on. So the subconscious is an immensely powerful mind. It can destroy life or enhance life. So we need to learn how to use it constructively, and that's really what we're doing with hypnotherapy. Programming the subconscious is a major part of that. It's not the only part, but it's a very important part. It is a great art. There are scientific elements to it, and there's many unknowns. The subconscious mind is not at all simple to control. Some people would have us believe you just put an idea into it and wait for it to grow, and that's the end of that. No, it's way too mysterious with very complex aspects to it. Nevertheless, it is under our control ultimately. That's when we know how to communicate with it. And there are simple aspects to this and very complex aspects to it. Now, it is not at all very much influenced by our logical, rational appeals to it. So that's why people often saying things in psychotherapy that you need to change this, you should do the other, you should do this good thing for yourself, but the mind does not accept it and does something quite different, even going completely in the opposite direction. So the mind needs to be redirected. Now, when we give a suggestion, I have here in front of me a very commonly used instrument we use in surgery, surgical forceps. It's used for various purposes. In hypnotherapy, we use it often to test our pain control. And if I simply give a suggestion that my hand is numb, repeat it 3 times, with or without a trance state, we'll do it without a trance state here. I'm just saying numb, 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 and I can feel that numbness right now. And then when I clamp it, I don't feel it at all. It's powerfully clamped there, and that's it, it's locked tight. So no discomfort whatsoever, because the subconscious has accepted that suggestion. Now, it may not take another suggestion I give it, for example, to stop smoking. And so as we get into the subconscious, we must be able to remove the negative messages that are there that would block the suggestions that were the benevolent suggestions. So overcoming counter suggestions is a major part of hypnotherapy. That's why we have clinical hypnotherapy and other advanced parts of hypnotherapy, advanced analytical hypnotherapy, one of our courses as well. So you go into a great deal of depth to be able to help the most difficult clients, the most recalcitrant to your suggestions. Even on that very first course in hypnotherapy skills for life change, we deal with how to help the person overcome many of the negative messages in the subconscious. So general affirmations even don't do very much, even a very bland one. I have come across a book, an old book by Dr. Joseph Murphy, and this is for the benefit of people who take a very metaphysical, spiritual, religious view of suggestions and affirmations. He quotes here, and he's not talking specifically about hypnotherapy. He said, a man who believed in lack and limitation was affirming, I am wealthy, I am prosperous, and was gradually getting poorer. He learned that his subconscious and conscious minds had to agree in prayer. Accordingly, he began to affirm, every day my sales are improving. More customers come to my store. I am making more and more money every day of my life. I am continually advancing and growing and moving forward financially. Now, these statements produced no conflict in his mind. They were specific, they were practically grounded, and so on. And he says within 4 months he had to hire assistants, he had so much business. Now, this is a common problem. the mind not accepting a certain kind of suggestion, sometimes just changing one word. Clients have said that to me. I've had hypnotherapy to stop smoking. You gave me a recording, which you made of the first session. There was one word in there that I know, I felt strong, powerful, emotional, positive response to it. And that word, I believe, was the main thing that caused me to abandon smoking. So we deal with motivations, persistence, which many people don't know how to use that as a powerful element in change when you have to persist with certain kinds of suggestion. You learn many training methods in our courses, and you will soon develop the keys to giving good suggestions, all the laws of suggestions, the powerful use of language, emotionally charged words of the right kinds, and so on. So please look into our courses. We have our advanced analytical hypnotherapy later in the year online course, and we have hypnotherapy skills for life change and clinical hypnotherapy together, starting on the last day of September and continuing into the first week of October. So I look forward to seeing you in one of those courses. Please get in touch anytime you wish. Thank you very much for listening and watching.